If you're an empty nester, you probably have rooms in your house that are not really being used. Maybe they're guest bedrooms that are used a couple of times a year. Maybe they've turned into storage rooms, just piled high with boxes and things that you don't ever really use. I'm going to show you how I took an empty bedroom and I turned it into my favorite room in the house. And she goes by the name of my glam room. So stick around because I am going to show you everything I did step by step to transform a plain bedroom into the princess room that I deserve, and so do you. So welcome. This is what I call my glam room. It is by far my absolute favorite room in the entire house. It's a room that I actually decorated, mostly myself. My husband is the decorator in the family, so he's the one who's decorated the rest of the house. And this room, I was very determined that I wanted it to look a certain way. I wanted it to be very girly. So this definitely is my touch. When we bought the house, the construction workers were still working around, finishing up odds and ends because it was a new house. So we were able to have the cabinets custom made, but that is not a problem, you guys. I checked on Amazon and they have fabulous like wardrobe type things that you can hang your clothes, put up your shoes, and I'm gonna link everything. I'm gonna link the exact things that I have here, and I'll also link things that I found on Amazon because they really had very comparable things. Okay, so let me start with this desk right here. I got this makeup vanity from Pottery Barn Teen. So it's meant for a teenager, but that's okay. It does everything that I want. It has an electrical thing right here so you can plug everything in and just have everything already plugged in all the time. It has places to put my makeup, the ones that I use on a daily basis and grab quickly, but then so many drawers that I can just put things that are a little messier and I don't have to look at all the time, but easy to just open it up and just pull out whatever it is I want. It's also a spot where I like to put things that are sentimental to me. So all these little things are all sentimental. They're given to me by friends, this heart from a friend in California. It reminds me of the love we have for each other. And I keep my mother's nursing pin right in the middle. This I actually got from one of us YouTube friends. I met her only because I have the YouTube channel and she sent me this sweet little picture frame because she knows how important my Maltese Penelope is to me with the picture in there. So I always keep that out because it just really reminds me of how special my YouTube channel is and how I've just met people that I would never have met if it wasn't for this YouTube channel. So another thing I love about this vanity is it does have a lot of compartments that I can put things in. So for my brushes, I put little beads in there. And then what I do is I can just stick my brushes in there. They stand up. So my dirty ones, I put in the back. My clean ones, I keep in the front. And then I can just rotate them. And it's really handy to just be able to grab them that easily. And then little things like having flowers out. I would love to have fresh cut flowers all the time, but it's a pain. So something like this is so great because it always looks pretty. It always looks beautiful. And I never have to change the water. And then another thing about this vanity is that it's meant to be up against the wall. So the back of it is not very pretty. So I got some shelving paper, just some really pretty pink shelving paper. I will admit it was my husband's idea because he is the decorator. He comes up with these ideas, but I'm the one who does the manual work. So I put it on and it was really easy. It comes off sticky back and you just stick it on, measure it out, easy peasy. And it just makes for a really pretty backing. And because I put the vanity desk right in the middle of my room, to get the electrical in there without like a lot of extension cords, I did have the electrician come in and put one right in the middle. So this vanity that I have in this little corner here, it is a custom built piece but having something in a corner or up against a wall is going to be easier to get the electrical to it because there's going to be outlets on the wall. So I like to have all my things out. For instance, my curling iron, my flat iron, I can just keep plugged in all the time. And if you have a Dyson Airwrap, you are going to love this right here because it just keeps everything so neat, so tidy. Everything is all in that one spot, easy to grab anytime you're doing your hair. Another thing I want to recommend is this lamp right here. So if you're doing your eyebrows or anything that you really need good light, this is like really bright and you can put it right over, adjust it any way you want to adjust it. I love all these girly pictures that I have up. My Chanel and different designer things can keep all my perfumes out. It's just such a great room to just have everything out in the open, but neatly put together. Because it's a bedroom, it does have a closet, but I don't hang any clothes in there. I put things that are kind of messy, you know, belts or my cosmetic fridge I keep in here, and just little odds and ends. My shoes that I don't really want to display, my running shoes. So just those things can go in there, and I close the door and I don't have to look at them. So a lot of the pieces that I have are from Jonathan Adler. I will link the exact ones, but if you want less expensive, I also found things on Amazon that are just such great options. You're gonna love them. This, I think, is a liquor cabinet. I don't drink, so what do? I keep all my nail stuff in there, and it's just a great place to just have storage, close the doors, and it just looks pretty. So the very latest addition that I have added to this room are these drapes. So when we first made the room, I had these blinds. They're custom made. They were pricey, but I never liked them from day one, but I spent a lot of money on them, so I didn't want to complain about it. So anytime I wanted to get dressed, I had to close the blinds, go around, all three of them, close them up. Then when I wanted to put on my makeup and I wanted the light to shine through, I have to go around and open them all up, and it was annoying. I finally did complain, and I told my husband I would love like drapes that I could just easily put across. They're actually blackout drapes. They're lined. So even though with them closed, the light still comes through. They are really, I love them. They're like a linen, so they have a lot of texture to them. So I will also link these. And then things I really like to make things look girly, like on this chair. This is a Jonathan Adler chair. I just love like something pink and furry. It just gives it just, I don't know, a feminine touch, and I just love those little details. Something else I want to show you. So for my shoes, we did have this custom made. So we added mirrors to the back of the shelving, and it just gives the whole shelving more depth. It just opens up when the sunshine hits them. It just makes everything look bright and just really pretty. Another thing that I think just makes the room really special and really feminine is this fur rug, this faux fur rug. It's just cozy, and it just is, I don't know, I just think it looks really pretty next to the wood floor. But that's it, ladies. I am so glad that I got to share my favorite room in the whole house with you. If you have an empty room, I hope it inspired you. If you have a guest bedroom that you just use a couple of times a year for your guests, maybe just get a day bed, push it to the side, and transform the rest of your room to be your special glam room. We only have one guest room in the house because I do really enjoy when my guests come and I want to have a place for them. But it also doubles as my mahjong room because I do not like to have any space that isn't functional and used all the time. So I just have my folding mahjong table and folding chairs. When guests come, I fold that up and the room is all of theirs. And if you guys come up with ideas of how to customize your special glam room, leave them in the comments so that we can all learn from them. Because this room is always evolving for me too. I'm always trying to think of new fun things to do, and we can just all share and glean from each other. So please leave the comments and let's just all learn from each other. That's it, ladies. I am so glad I got to spend this time with you. Hope you have an incredible, fabulous day. Mwah! I love you so much. Bye.